unicorns, and welcome back to my channel. And this video, let's talk about PR. I feel I have uploaded some videos on my channel that has been getting a lot of views and a lot of comments where I have been somewhat ranting about things that I am not 100% satisfied about within the beauty community. And I realized that, I can be a bit sassy. I know that I can be a bit sassy. Everybody that knows me knows that I can be a bit sassy. But I also want you to know that the reason that I care about this and the reason that I'm ranting at all is because I love the beauty community. I love the beauty community so much, and I just want it to be as good as it can be. And the reason why I'm making... Somebody's dying. The reason why I'm making this video is that I need to clarify some things, because on those videos I've been getting so many comments saying things like, I don't trust big YouTubers, I feel like YouTubers are lying to us, I don't trust people getting PR, I only trust people that buy their own makeup, and so on and so forth. And I agree with you to some extent. Let's be honest, how many subscribers you have, how many viewers you have, does not say anything about you and your honesty and your ability to be honest with your audience. It only says something about how many potentially gonna watch it, to be honest. If I woke up tomorrow with 2 million subscribers, I'd still do the same videos. I mean, my videos wouldn't change. I wouldn't change, my opinions wouldn't change, my sense of honesty and being true to you wouldn't change. Nothing of that would change, and I have to believe that that is the same with the big YouTubers. I have seen some small YouTubers do some really shitty reviews. And sometimes I've seen YouTubers and it's so obvious that they want to be big YouTubers, they want to be beauty gurus, they want to make money out of this, that they are doing some really ass-licking videos. And don't look at the numbers, don't just look at the numbers when you're deciding which one to trust and which not to trust. I trust a lot of the bigger YouTubers. I am so a bit about some of the big YouTubers, and there are small YouTubers that I trust, and there are actually a bunch of smaller YouTubers that I watched and I'm like, So don't just look at the numbers. I don't think that that has anything to do with it. And I don't think that people are lying to us. Sometimes I see somebody do a review about something that I love and they're like, this is an awful product, and it doesn't make them a bad person, it doesn't make them a liar, it doesn't make me a liar. We were just of different opinions. I can still be friends and trust someone just because we are of different opinions on some matters. I mean, if me and my BFF would have argued every time that we didn't agree on things, we'd be arguing still. Because that is not what friendship is, that is not what trust is. Trust is trusting that they are saying their opinion. Trust isn't that they always have the same opinion as me. That is not what it's about. You know your gut feeling? Just go with your gut feeling. What does your gut feeling tell you? Can you trust this person? Yay or nay? Because your gut feeling, it kind of says something, to be honest. And there are a lot of bigger YouTubers that I follow for one specific reason, and you're always like, oh, I'm following the bigger YouTubers, and I rarely unfollow. I unfollow people if they say some really shitty advice that I feel like could be damaging, like, you should never do this, or this is wrong, and people don't look good in this. I don't like that. I think that's condescending. I think that is destroying the whole purpose of makeup being fun. Then I'll unsubscribe. I'll also unsubscribe if a beauty YouTuber turns it into something else. Like if it's all of a sudden it's only vlogs or cooking. I mean, I don't want to watch that. I'll unsubscribe. Otherwise, I'll probably stay subscribed and I'll watch whatever feels interesting. There are very few YouTubers where I watch everything, very few YouTubers where I watch absolutely everything they put up. Another friend of mine told me a very long time ago that there are different friends for different things. Some people do amazing reviews, I watch all the reviews, but I would never take any makeup application tips from them because their makeup looks awful. But they seem to know what's a good product and what's a bad product, and I trust them on that. But I never watch a tutorial. I mean, do you understand? Or some people, they are so good at recognizing what's a good foundation. I always look at their foundation tips, but they always do brown eyeshadows. I'm not going to look at a tutorial from them because it's not going to inspire me. I mean, you need to like, what do you want to see, and look at the YouTubers that are bringing you that. You don't need to trust them on everything, just trust your gut feeling. I always trust that people are telling the truth. I am a bit naive, I think, but I just want to think the best of people. And when I'm ranting a bit, it's because I know they can do better. I have a tattoo. Is it on? No, it's on the other one. I don't know, I don't think I've showed you any of my tattoos. Show you a bit of bra as well. I have a tattoo here, and it says, when in doubt, love. And I have 8 tattoos, and that is the tattoo that best summarizes me as a person. It literally is that if you do not know what to think of a person, just think the best of them. When in doubt, just love. Because that sums me up, and sometimes you get burned, but most of the time you just get love back. And that's how I want you to feel about, to be honest, all kind of social media. There's so much hate out there. Don't bring negativity to the scene, because just bring love. And if it ends up that you couldn't trust that person, at least you tried. You gave it your all. So with that said, I just wanted to talk a bit about PR. Oh God, everything is, I'm getting old. Things are falling apart here, people. Things are falling apart. Let's not talk about it. I just want to talk about PR and trusting people that buy their own products versus trusting people that don't buy their own products. I don't get a lot of PR. Basically, for one reason, I am a really small YouTube channel, and also I don't really write to companies. A lot of people in my position, at approximately the same amount of subscribers as me, they are writing to a lot of companies, introducing themselves, and therefore getting a lot more PR. I don't do that. I'd like it to be more, if they like what I'm doing, they will eventually find me, and if they want to send me PR, then they can do it. Otherwise, I'll just buy my own makeup. The thing is that buying makeup is expensive, and people, I get messages every day asking me to review certain kinds of products. And at this point, this is a hobby for me, I would only buy products that I really actually want to own and use. But if you're a bigger YouTube channel, you will get a bunch of PR, and then you can actually also review some things that you wouldn't have bought otherwise. I still hope that they are being honest with the people that they are showcasing the things for, and telling them like what they actually think about the product. What I have been ranting about, and what I think is lacking, is that they're like, yeah, this is good, this is good, this is good, but I mean, 99% out of 100, the companies are not going to release shit. They're gonna release somewhat good products, but just saying it's good is just a bit lazy. We need more. You got this for free, but would you buy it yourself? What are the pros? What are the cons? What do you think about the price? Is it an innovative product? I mean, yes, this is nice, but have we seen this before? I mean, I want more. I want them to review the products as if they were buying it themselves. I think PR is magnificent, because if it's your job, I mean, you need to have a broader spectrum. You need to have seen a lot of formulas and products and brands, and you need to be able to try a lot of things. And if you, as a viewer, expect to see all the new products, a beauty YouTuber is not going to be able to buy all of the new products. So them being sent some of the products is actually a good thing for you. How else would you be able to see the products before they're being released? Otherwise, you'll just have to trust what the brands are saying, and they're not going to be, yeah, you know what, this eyeshadow is nice, but yeah, we kind of did copy another brand. I mean, they're not going to say that. You're going to need somebody else to tell you that. You're going to need somebody to swatch them for you and show you the whole collection. If you are not looking at PR, who is gonna buy the whole Anastasia matte lipstick range and swatch all of them for you? Nobody. Nobody's gonna do that. But since they're sending out PR, you're able to see the whole range, so you can see how they actually look on, all of them next to each other. You would never be able to do that otherwise. I'm just saying that cut people some slack. You can't expect people to not make money out of YouTube. buy all the product and not receive anything for free? I mean, how? I mean, you're not paying for YouTube. The money needs to be exchanged at some point. So I think PR is a good thing. I think the problem with PR and what's happened lately is that some of the bigger YouTubers, they get so many packages that it stops being PR and it just gets to be gifts. Because they are not able to show you all of the things, and they're not able to give you opinion about all of the things, so you just see them getting so many things. And I think that this is also where the problem with people getting like cameras and mixers and roller skates, because the companies know that their PR package has to be like the big bang to be able to stand out of the crowd and to be able to get the influencer to even talk about their product. And that's also making us be like, do they need roller skates? I mean, it's an eyeshadow palette. So I think that is also what's making us feel, and I'm feeling that as well. I'm like, it's like an eye cream. Do they need a mixer? I mean, it's getting ridiculous. But I do get the brands because they need to stand out. But I wish that the YouTubers were more honest with like contacting the brands and saying, you know what, I respect your brand. Nothing against your brand, but you don't need to send me more PR because I'm not going to be able to show it on my channel. I get too much PR. Your brand isn't one of the brands that I am showcasing on my channel because it's not one of my favorites. And then the brand could choose someone else that actually likes the brand, so it gets a bit spread around. And it's the same with those trips, you know, the benefit trips and the Tarte trips. It's always the same 10-20 people going, and it's like, there are so many other people as well, and that's probably why we get a bit suspicious, because we're like, is it really these 10 people, the only ones that we can trust about every brand in the world? The diversity is lost, and it just ends up being like the click thing, and nobody likes that because it makes us feel like we are the non-click. So I think that some things need to change with PR, but all in all, I do like PR and I like beauty gurus and I like the beauty community. I'm being a bit harsh on it because I love it and because I want them to be better, and I wish that they weren't so lazy. That's just the thing, but I get it. I mean, opening your mail and showing items, it makes a good video, people are watching it, and it's like, check, Monday's video done, now I can do something else until next week or the next video this week. And I mean, it's your job. Do more because we expect more, and that's just all, because I don't want to see people just unpacking a box saying, oh, I got a lot of things from Smashbox together with a cheese grater and a bag of potatoes. I mean, like, that's not what I want to see. I'm not interested in that. I want the beauty gurus to look through the PR lists, make sure that they are only on the PR lists that they actually want to be on, and that they are actually looking into the things that they're getting and thinking, what can I incorporate in videos? Which things do I love enough so that I can do videos about them, instead of just wasting one video showing unpacking it, because it doesn't tell us anything other than, wow, these brands really love you. Good for you. And I don't know, we don't need a newscast. Like, that's what I think that the PR unboxes are. They're like a newscast. Because I think all in all that PR is a good thing, because otherwise how would we be able to know anything about products before they're released, and how would we be able to see the whole collections being swatched together so we can actually see comparable things and actually hear what other people are thinking about a product, which can also be good if we bought a product that we didn't really like. We can see what other people thought about it, even those people that wouldn't buy the product, because sometimes you want to watch a lot of reviews. And beauty YouTubers, if they're doing 2, 3, 4 videos a week, which, let's be honest, not a lot of people are doing that. I mean, it's your job and still you're only able to get out like 1 or 2 videos a week. I'm able to get out 2 videos a week, and I have another job. That is beyond me, I never get that. But what I'm trying to say is, if they're doing several videos a week and we want to see new content all the time, they need to be able to receive some things as PR, otherwise they wouldn't be able to buy all the things that you want to see reviewed in their videos. So I do think PR is a good thing, but it's been getting a bit out of hand, and I do understand that people are getting a bit upset. But I hope that we don't make this into a us and them where everybody starts hating on the bigger YouTubers, because being a bigger YouTuber doesn't mean that you can't be trusted. It doesn't mean that you're lying. It doesn't mean that a smaller YouTuber is a more honest person. Somebody who bought a palette can still lie about the palette because they are so desperate to be on that PR list. There are a lot of smaller YouTubers that I think are really shady. Some smaller YouTubers receive a lot of PR as well, and they are being automatically trusted just because they have a smaller number. Don't look at the number. Don't look at whether you bought it or not. I would be so honest whether I bought it or whether I got it as PR. I just wish that people would be... When people get a lot of PR, I just wish that they wouldn't forget that sometimes there are other brands out there as well, other items out there as well, so you don't forget to check out those brands as well, because I don't want the beauty community to be lazy, because that's going to be the death of us. That's going to be the death of the beauty community, and I'd hate to see it die, because I love doing what I do. This is just a hobby for me, and just sharing my thoughts. How do you feel about this? Would you trust a smaller YouTuber over a bigger YouTuber? Or do you have like more of a feel? Because that's what I have. I have more of a feeling, like who I trust and who I don't trust. And I don't think that numbers has anything to do with it, because everybody starts small and then they become big, and I don't think you automatically become a less honest person because of that. And I wish that the companies and the YouTubers would think about the PR and the PR lists and the PR hauls more, because I think that they are flooding the market and it's making us feel like PR is more of a brands giving bigger YouTubers gifts in hopes that they would like them. And I know that that isn't the case, but it does come across as that sometimes, and I wish that we would be more reviewing products and less just unpacking them. That's just my view on PR, and I just want to clarify some things. And there are a lot of YouTubers out there that I watch, and there are some that I've unsubscribed to. I've actually seen some really horrible reviews, some really horrible advice out there on YouTube, and I do bring this up in some of my other videos where I am a bit more ranty. And as an adult, I see so many young people on YouTube just trying too hard to become the next Jaclyn Hill and saying things and acting in ways that doesn't come off as totally honest in the end. And some people that are just really trying to make money, and they're not thinking about the consequences of promoting things that are actually not really good things, like skinny teas and waist trainers and those things that I absolutely despise. I get a lot of questions like that if I want to do like white teeth whiteners and wigs and like pills and healthy foods from Japan, and I always say no. Always say no, obviously, because you haven't seen any of those videos on my channel, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to do a video about a miracle bra. I don't care if they're paying me. That's not what my channel is about. If a brand that I love comes and asks me if I want to do a video with them, sure. But if there's... Why would I want to do a video about a miracle bra? I don't get it. So, some people, it's so obvious they're all about the money. Some people, you get a gut feeling, you're like, this is a good person. You listen to that person, okay? So don't just hate on everybody that's big. There are some really good people out there, I'm sure of it. And when you're in doubt, you know, when in doubt, love. And I think that was everything. If you want to subscribe to me and watch more of my content, I did film this look here. It's going to be up on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. The button is down below. Thank you so much for being here and watching, and I will see you in my next video, which will be real soon. Bye!